What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Xavier versus UConn college basketball matchup going down Saturday, January 25th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. This is a great time to jump on board as we have a lot going on. This is a loaded weekend of action ahead. This is where you want to be on the premium side. These are the times that you dream about when you go to Vegas. Close to 150 games on the college hoops card on Saturday. Got college hoops on Sunday along with NFL conference championships. And sandwiched in the middle there, we've got NBA and NHL as well. So make sure that you jump on board, whether it's a daily pass or a long-term pass. Use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like someone that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Xavier and UConn. You got the Xavier Musketeers coming into this one with a record of 12-8 on the year, 11-9 against the number, after a 79-71 loss in overtime to St. John's, a game where went to overtime and still didn't cover, catching 7 points. Meanwhile, UConn 14-5 on the year, 9-10 against the number after a narrow 80-78 win over Butler in their last matchup. They've alternated wins and losses in each of their last 5 games. And, I can kind of see, where UConn has been a little bit disappointing this season. There's a lot of expectation for this team as you're back-to-back defending national champions. And this is kind of what UConn did, at least early in the season, where they didn't necessarily look as dominant, but once conference play started was when they started to turn it on. But it hasn't happened this season. They haven't necessarily looked overly dominant in a lot of spots. And, now you take on a Xavier team that has been feisty as an underdog in a lot of spots. They beat Marquette outright on the road, a couple games ago. They took UConn down to the wire at UConn earlier this season, back in mid-December. And I think this is a Xavier team that's, like I said, going to pose some problems in the Big East this season, especially for teams like UConn. Now, when we saw Xavier beat Marquette, it was because Marquette shot a ton of threes, and for whatever reason in conference play, Marquette hasn't hit a ton of their threes. UConn's offense in conference play has been dynamite across the board. 39% from 2-point range, 39% from 3-point range, 54.5% from 2-point range, 80.4% from the foul line. They don't get to the free throw line at a high rate, though. They actually get to the free throw line at the worst rate in the conference, UConn does. And Xavier third in free throw rate allowed. So maybe Xavier negates the 3-point edge, or the foul line edge. They also have the best 3-point defense in the conference from a percentage standpoint. So at least we know that Xavier can challenge UConn on the perimeter. And they did in the first meeting as well. I said when these two teams met back in mid-December, like I said, it was a 94-89 overtime win for UConn in that game. And UConn shot just 8 of 24 from 3-point range in that game. Xavier challenges you from the perimeter, and that's going to be key in this game, especially on the road. Xavier, in terms of conference numbers, they're really good at getting to the foul line, and UConn's defense has been extremely susceptible. 8th out of 11 teams in defensive efficiency. 10th, second worst in free throw rate allowed, going up against a Xavier offense that gets to the free throw line at the highest rate in the conference and is third from the foul line, shooting 79.1%. Not far off from UConn's number at 80.4%. So if this turns into a foul contest, I trust Xavier to get to the free throw line a lot more than I do UConn on their own. And I trust Xavier to be able to hit their free throws and match what UConn is bringing to the table. So I think that this could be a troublesome spot for UConn on the road. I'm going to roll with Xavier in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.